that was a long soliloquy about getting to Stand By Your Man by Tim Wynette. I bet everyone was pissed off by that one.
Oh, yeah. Almost got fired. On another note, there used to be a Canadian punk band out of Vancouver called the Subhumans. And I was doing a show at that same station, and their only non-hit was a song called Slave to My Dick. So I'm coming into a promo. I say, coming up next, Subhumans from Vancouver, and Slave to My Dick.
You sold it with that.
I sold
it.
Oh, my God. I got called into the station manager's office. What the fuck are you saying, Stash? Slave to My Dick.
I want to hear that song next. That's our next video.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I got to hear Slave to My Dick. You sold it. The boys sold it.
They had a double-sided A single. There were two songs. The first A side was Slave to My Dick. And the second side was called Fuck You.
Hey, man, I wrote this band already. I don't know this band, but I fucking love them.
Subhumans, man.
The Subhumans?
Subhumans.
I haven't heard one song from these guys, but they definitely on my radar now.
17 people in Vancouver in the early 80s heard about them. That's about
to be 18.
Yeah.
18, the guy in Japan. Reba, great singer. Great singer. Love this song. It's one of my favorite Reba songs. And like you said, she is actually a great actor. Did you see her sitcom, Reba?
No.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
No.
And she did the theme song, of course, because why wouldn't you?
If she had done the theme song, then I'd probably know something about her. I vaguely have a notion of seeing her on TV or maybe a movie. I've seen her, but no, I don't know anything about her at all.
Yeah. Seems like a genuine person.
Let me ask you a question, seriously. As a man from Memphis, what percentage, because you don't traditionally, you and I have talked about this, musical genres by color, what a bunch of crap.
It is.
I mean, it's complete crap. It really is.
Garbage.
But what percentage of black people that you know like country music?
You know what? Like, when you say like,
active listeners.
Yeah, it's kind of like a relative term. Like,
sure.
But I think everybody in Memphis, I would say maybe the percentage is about 40% of people just rock with the country because it's inescapable.
Sure, yeah.
Like Froggy, what's that? Froggy, Kicks 106 is going to play country music.
I've driven down I-75.
So you know.
Yeah.
You know the
as soon as you cross from Ohio into Kentucky, boom, up goes the country.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we had our first like legit rap station until like 92 or 93. So before that, it was just like doo-wop, 80s, Motown, that type of music. Like definitely all the rock and the classic blues and stuff like that because it's Memphis, right?
Yeah, right.
You had that. And of course, because, hey, majority white folks, you had the country. So you listen to the radio, that's what you were listening to.
A lot of, there's a small number of Canadian country artists, and I'm not talking famous like Shania Twain, but people that were relatively known in Canada. And they all sang like this.
You know, Shania Twain, for me, is the last real country star.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because the pivot from country is so weird because most of the country people went pop.
Yeah.
They just straight up went pop. Like Miley Cyrus, country adjacent. She kind of like started country and they just flipped to pop. Same thing with Taylor Swift. Like Taylor Swift, I wouldn't call her country. However, this Forevermore album, it has a kind of a country twang to it. Great album, by the way, that Taylor Swift.
Let me just talk to Taylor for a second or two. Hi, Taylor. Stash Cairo here. I don't know anything about your music, but I think you're beautiful, and I want to marry you. Okay, let's continue.
I mean, you can buy her catalog from Scooter Braun. She probably would.
How's this? Fuck Scooter Braun. There you go.
Hey, you probably got no good graces. Scooter, holla at your boy, though. Role model. So country music is this weird thing now. I don't even think country music really exists anymore as a genre. And somebody got on to me there. I actually said that. I asked the question, does country music really exist anymore? And people thought I was being facetious or being a jerk. And I'm honest. Like, most of your country stars now are just pop stars.
But here's another question then. Does rock and roll exist anymore? When I was, growing up, and we talked about, bands playing, I've been from Toronto, the whole Southern Ontario band circuit going down Erie, Pennsylvania, Buffalo, Niagara Falls, New York. There was club after club. I worked at Larry's Hideaway. There was the Gasworks, the Colonial, the Nob Hill. There was, just club after club after club. They are gone. If you are a young band trying to learn your craft, where do you play?
You know, that's actually a good question. Most of the genres that's really fused to hip hop now.
Yeah.
It's all like trap bass
Yeah.
or dub.
Yeah.
The whole, like even your Rocky songs, they have trap drums. Mm-hmm. You know, which is a southern thing, which I would argue came from Memphis, came from us. Give us our respect. So yeah, the whole sound is really fused into that. Actually, you can make an argument that rap music is pop music now.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to say popular music.
Well, you go back 10, 15 years, the whole sound's changed. Singing and instrumentations come in. It's not what we all recognize from mid-'80s up into late 90s.
You know what? Actually, let's just make a distinction to that, too. Because it's really a southern hip-hop format that the world has really gravitated to. Because in the East Coast, you had boom bap, you know, music. And a lot of break beats, stuff you can break dance to and stuff like that. That was the sound there. And then you had like more of a funk sound in the West Coast, which was a thing. But all this trap stuff, the southern drums like that, yeah, from the South. So that's a good argument to be made. As we wasted our time not listening to Reba.
And now, Ms. Reba McEntire.
Sorry, Reba.